So here are the new pickleball courts that are being ribbon cutted today. So starting at 11 o'clock, you can start playing pickleball in these new courts dedicated strictly to pickleball. You've got nice benches in the middle. These are really, really, really nice. So they've got 4 set up here at the Sevierville Park. And again, they've got 8 courts going where we showed you right next door over here on the tennis courts. They've got them all marked off. They bring in the portable nets. I can't believe the turnout for this. They have an amazing turnout. So if you're in town looking for a pickleball game, this is absolutely the place to go. Again, here are these beautiful courts. It's a beautiful morning. There's a bunch of people here for this ribbon cutting. They also put in some nice drinking fountains here so you can fill your bottles up. They really did a nice job with this.
Other than the courts, and made it landscaped and made it beautiful. My administrative staff, I'm not sure if anybody's here from our architect, Michael Verson and Associates, and our contractor was Baseline Sports, Mr. David Clapp here. They did a great job building the courts. We have a young lady, Sally Warden. Sally holds several titles, but the one that she's going to talk about today is she is the Pickleball Ambassador for Sevier County through USA Pickleball. Now, she knows more about what that means than I do, so I'm going to let her talk about pickleball. She first started, she does our clinics and our leagues, and she's going to do a couple tournaments a year for us. And she started with about 5 people. How long ago, Sally?
2 years.
2 years ago. And you see where we are today. Sally Warden.
We first started working for Bob Parker 1982 to 1987. So Bob, that makes at least one of us really old. Pickleball in Sevier County is increasing dramatically. There are a lot of times, as you saw today, that all of our courts are full and we have people waiting. And the good thing about pickleball people is they don't fuss. They just make it happen. So kudos to the pickleball people too. We currently have well over 100 pickleball players, and that doesn't include the visitors that we have nearly every day. We had some today from out of town. We welcome them also. I received 78 entries for our most recent pickleball league that started the end of March, which is phenomenal. Not only do I teach regular pickleball lessons, but now I've been solicited by the My People's Senior Activity Center to start teaching pickleball to those folks that want to. I receive texts almost daily from people out of town. That's what pickleball people do when they travel. They find who's playing wherever they're staying, and they text me and we set them up. So it's also a tourism thing for Sevierville. It's a positive for that. As pickleball ambassador for Sevier County, I can honestly say that all these pickleball players are extremely appreciative to the mayor and city alderman for our new dedicated courts. And the last thing I want to say, Bob hit on in a minute, but these courts are well designed, they are user friendly, and the landscaping is awesome. Thank you.
Washington State, and it was they were playing. They were hitting the racket, and the dog was running after the ball and bringing the ball back, and the dog's name was Pickle. So they called it pickleball. Now, whether or not that story is true, I'm sticking with it. I read it on the internet.
Good story. I too have struggled with stories about pickleball, and you'll understand why here in just a second. Thank you for the introduction. My remarks will be brief this morning. First, I want to thank the aldermen for their courage and leadership. in making these pickleball courts possible. Who was the vice mayor, Mitch Rader's grandfather. It has grown exponentially since then, and several amenities have been added, this being one of them. If we could have asked him about pickleball courts, he would have said, what in the world? He would have said something else, wouldn't he, Nick? I loved him. I thought he was a great man. Well, I had to ask the same question when I first heard about pickleball. And so I asked my grandson what it was. He told me, he said, it's like ping pong on steroids. I hope that's a fair estimate, but that is a vision. And after watching a few games of it, I now understand. I was told that pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. And I want you to know, I think with this, you will see that the city of Sevierville has stepped up to meet the challenge. In closing, I want to thank the city's team, Bob's team, and Brian and the others. I also want to give a shout out to Jacqueline Kyle for her efforts and support for this project. She was a true cheerleader, and I want you to know that. And without that, this may not have happened. And again, thank you for the opportunity to be here. I'm proud to serve as your mayor for the city of Sevierville. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready? Ready. All right, smiles all around.
That's okay.
1, 2, 3. Didn't know it was gonna have to solid. All right, here we go, folks. We're now open to play. Thank you all. Thank you. We're gonna have to fix it up.
How are you, buddy?
Spoon over here.
What?
There's food over here if you want it, food and drink.
And the pickleball courts are open for business. Everybody ran right out and filled up the courts to get the first game on them. See if we can get a little action. So as well, if you do come and play pickleball here, they have a beautiful Sevierville Unleashed Dog Park over there. It's a beautiful area for dogs to come and stretch their legs. And again, this is the City of Sevierville City Park. So the park closes at 11 p.m. They don't have any lights on any of the courts right now, so you'll have to get here a little earlier to get your pickleball in. But the park is a beautiful, beautiful park. Again, you can see out in the distance here all the people playing pickleball. So they've got, again, the 4 new courts, brand new. First game's going on right now. They've got 8 courts on the tennis courts, all lined off for pickleball. And then the tennis courts as well, if you're still into tennis, which I am. So if you ever come into town and you want to play tennis or pickleball, shoot us an email, because I love to. Yeah, so the city of Sevierville actually did an amazing job again with the area, with the landscaping, putting this together for all the people. And like they said, for both locals and tourists, you know, there's a lot of people that come into town looking for a place to play. I'm gonna link there's a great Facebook group, Pickleball of the Smokies. That's where I just joined, and they're very, very helpful, nice group. I think probably a lot of them are here today. So hopefully this does a good job of showing what the pickleball community is like here. They're amazing people from what I've gathered here today, and if you come into town, you're gonna love it as well. All right, guys, that is gonna do it today from Sevierville, Tennessee, here at the Sevierville City Park and the dedication of the new pickleball courts. Hopefully, if you're a pickleball fan and you're coming to the Smokies, you stop by here and check things out, get a game or two in. So definitely bring your paddles, bring your pickleballs, and have some fun here. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and we will see you in the next one. All right, so for those looking where that park is located, if you're on the Parkway here in Sevierville, headed into Pigeon Forge, you're gonna see the Hardys. You're also gonna see this Good Stop right here with the B51 chicken, I'm sorry, across the street. So this is Park Road. You're gonna take a left on Park Road here and it'll take you right to that city park. So if you're coming from Pigeon Forge, obviously you're gonna take a right on Park Road right here at the Good Stop in Sevierville. Hopefully that helps with the directions, and I'll try and link a address down in the description below.